Today, our group will present a clinical case discussion involving a 58 years old male patient with hypertension and type 2 diabetes. He came to the pharmacy complaining of dizziness, fatigue, and increased urination after starting a new medication prescribed by his doctor.
Hi, my name is Abigail Christie. My last ID number is 078 as a senior pharmacist. Hello, my name is Tita Amalia Nadifa and the last ID number 088. I am as a clinical pharmacist. Hi, my name is Cindy Indriandi. My last ID number is 48 as intern pharmacist. Hello, my name is Fatul Firdaus. My last ID number is 054 as a student pharmacist. Let's go through the patient medical history first. He has been diagnosed with hypertension for over 8 years and type 2 diabetes for 5 years. He usually manages his diabetes well with metformin. Correct. His recent lab results show a fasting blood glucose of 126 mg per deciliter and HbA1c of 6.9%, which is acceptable. For hypertension, his previous blood pressure was usually around 175/85 of a milliliter of mercury. He also mentioned that he has non-allergies and does not smoke, but he drinks coffee regularly, 2 to 3 cups a day. And according to the medicine profile, he's been taking metformin 500 mg twice daily and amlodipine 10 mg once daily for the past 2 years without problem. Okay, the symptoms start shortly after he began taking hydrochlorothiazide 25 mg, which was prescribed during his last doctor visit. Yes, and his current blood pressure today is 102. Yes, and his current blood pressure today is 102/65 millimeter of mercury, significantly lower than his normal baseline. He reported feeling dizzy, especially when standing up, and experienced fatigue and increased urination throughout the day. He also admitted that he has not been drinking enough water because he has worried that frequent urination means the medicine is not suitable for him. So, what do you guys think is the most likely cause of his symptoms? It looks like diuretic-induced hypotension. Hydrochlorothiazide increases urine production, potentially reduce blood volume, and leading to low blood pressure. Exactly. And since he is also on amlodipine, a calcium channel blocker, the combination can further reduce blood pressure and extend as a dizziness. Plus, insufficient fluid intake can worsen dehydration, making the adverse effect more pronounced. I checked for drug interactions. While there's no severe interactions between metformin and hydrochlorothiazide, thiazide diuretics can slightly increase blood glucose due to reduced insulin sensitivity. Right, so it's important to monitor his blood sugar more closely during the first few weeks. But the main issue now is the drop in blood pressure. Amlodipine and hydrochlorothiazide together can cause excessive antihypertensive effect. There's also a change of electrolyte imbalance, especially low potassium. Yes, thiazides commonly reduce potassium levels that can contribute to fatigue or muscle weakness. If symptoms persist, electrolyte testing may be necessary. Okay, so what steps should we take to manage this patient safely? First, advise the patient to increase his food intake unless his doctor has restricted it. Proper nutrition can help stabilize blood volume and reduce disease. Second,
Recommend home blood pressure monitoring twice daily, morning and evening, for the next 3 to 5 days.
We can also console him to stand up slowly from sitting or lying position to avoid orthostatic hypotension.
And he should take the hydrochlorothiazide in the morning to minimize nighttime urination and allow hydration throughout the day.
Good, but considering the drop in blood pressure, the dose may need adjustment. So we must refer him back to his physician for evaluation.
We should explain everything clearly to him using a simple language. For the example, your medications can lower your blood pressure too much and cause dizziness. Drinking enough water and monitoring your blood pressure can help.
We should also reassure him that this is a common and manageable side effect, not necessarily a sign that the medicine is harmful.
And remind him not to stop the medication suddenly without consulting the doctor.
So let's also ask him to come back to the pharmacy after 3 days to review his BP log. That will help us decide if further action is needed.
To summarize, the patient's dizziness and fatigue are most likely due to hydrochlorothiazide-induced hypertension, worsened by dehydration and combined antihypersensitive therapy.
Our recommendation include hydration, morning doses, careful BP monitoring, and caution when standing up.
We will also refer the patient to his doctor for possible dose adjustment and advise him to monitor his blood glucose.
Great, that concludes our clinical case discussion. Thank you. That is all we are able to present. We apologize for any shortcomings. Thank you for watching our video.